How is everyone tonight? I don't know if it's casting or not yet. Oh, there it is. So, who's ready for some garlic lime chicken fajitas? Because I know I am. Of course it's better than food TV because you get an interactive chef. Alright, so here is the recipe. It's really easy to do, really easy to get. I probably should have pulled it out sooner because I have no idea where I put it. But you can find the recipe in my information, and there's a link there. You can't click on it, you have to copy paste it, but everything is there. You don't have to go and buy the little spice packets, but for your first time it makes it the easiest. I like to add a little bit of extra spices just to kind of give it more of a kick. But the spices are ground cumin, oregano, cilantro, minced onions, and technically chopped minced garlic, but I'm using garlic powder because I kind of ran out. It says lime juice and orange juice, which I use a little bit more than the recipe requires just to cover the top of the chicken, and I let it marinate for 24 hours. It makes it amazing. So, click, I think you have to have a house to get a kitchen, maybe an apartment, a dwelling of some type. I think this is the biggest kitchen I've ever had, so I'm pretty happy about that. Yes, spicy kicks are awesome. This is what gives it the spicy kick, the cumin. Yeah. I like to add a little bit of lime juice, give it a little bit of a tart. So who is actually cooking along with me? I'm just kind of curious. If you're not, that's totally cool. Hey, Quinn! Okay, first off, I want to say hi to everyone who's here. I'm going to learn and apply later. Sounds good, Plum. Looks like I have... and it does not want to work. I have a lot of people, and my thing is not working very well. Ashy Cakes, Blue Bald, Clickwork, Corkers, Drevel. I'm hoping that says Goonch. And I can see a 2042, Quicksilver Girl, Shidokin, and Wolf. Hi, everybody. Alright. Quinn. Alright, so first thing we're going to do, since I have not prepped my onions or anything, I don't have a green pepper because in our household we don't really cook with green peppers. But green peppers are very good with it. I have a Vidalia onion, because these things are awesome. It's a huge Vidalia onion. Oh, is Eddie here? Hi, Eddie! I have my amazing knife. I don't know if I can say what brand it is, but it's my amazing knife. It's a very large onion. And I actually learned this from Cooking Mama. So here we go, the games with the cookie. I'm going to bend this down so you guys can see. We're going to take this, we're going to chop off the top of the onion. Here we go. Try trying to save as much of the onion. So it kind of looks like that. Oh, you are, Quinn? That's awesome. I'm hoping that I don't make myself cry, but if I do cry, then you know it's tears of joy for all of you people being here on my very first cast. Hi, Prince Harming. There's the other side. Oh gosh, the gases. Oh. And hopefully later you'll meet my lovely co-host if he decides to show up. But now, you don't cut all the way through it. Depending on the size of the pieces that you want, big or small, you make your second cut. And if you cut all the way through, it's not a problem, but it just makes it a little bit harder. Cut almost all the way through. Then you turn it so that it's fanned out like this, and hopefully you don't get onion juice in your eye. And you cut it the other way, making kind of like onion petals. If they fall off, they fall off. See, I've had a couple fall off. Tears of joy. Believe me, I've had so many problems with onions. I'm kind of scared to cut them at times, but honestly, since Cooking Mama showed me how to cut an onion, it's not quite as scary. Then, put this on its side, and this is where it gets fun. Hi, Mav! Watching out for your fingers, obviously. You cut it, and it turns into diced onions. Woo. I hope, since you're cooking along with me, that you actually marinated it a day before. Otherwise, it might not be as yummy. But you'll have to let me know. No, ashy cakes. That's not good. Now, I just kind of cut it up into chunks and pieces, watching out for my fingers. And this is where it gets gassy. Oh! Maybe I'll keep the camera panned down so I don't cry all over the place. My screen keeps going dark. Whew! That is powerful. That's some good onion. Oh gosh! Alright. I'm just gonna throw this little part away because it's the end. Oh man. And I'm gonna go wash my hands. Alright. So, step one is done. Woo. And the onions got me. Note to self, next time cut the onions up first. Like before the cast. Ugh, okay. Alright. Now, I really wish I found that. We get out our nice big pan. This gets kind of fun. Give me just a moment. Oh yeah, onions are pretty bad. I don't know if my makeup's running or not. Alright, so let's check what chat has to say. Yep, it's an electric stovetop. I hate it. I like gas better. You can cook marshmallows on a gas. You can't cook them on an electric. Hey, Sudai! Let me get caught up on chat. Yes, if you like my cast, please hit the follow button. The next thing I'll be cooking, which I'm not entirely sure when yet, will be more chicken. But chicken with wild rice and vegetables takes about half-hour prep and about an hour so cook. And that you don't have to prep anything like the day before, so you can cook it right along with me. Oh, I should have looked at your suggestion before I started the onion click. And I'm like standing over the onions right now. I need a catchphrase. I do. If you can come up with a catchphrase for me, that'd be awesome. Alright. A cooking burning show? That would be funny. What's for dinner? Garlic lime chicken fajitas. Yeah, that would be awesome, OT. I figured that since it doesn't take so long to cook these that I'd do some gaming, which I might do that afterwards, but there won't be any Angie involved. It'll be all game. The queen of cuisine. I don't know about that. Cooking Ange the game. Cooking Mama 10 Angemouse edition. That's epic. That's awesome. Alright, so now that the onions have had a chance to air out and I'm not crying quite as much, we are going to go to the next step, which is going to get the chicken. Ta-da! Here it is. Now, I prepped this all yesterday. You take the orange juice, the lime juice, cumin, oregano, cilantro, garlic, and onions, and olive oil, which I do need some more of this. My beautiful, beautiful olive oil. And you mix it all together, and you end up with this concoction slurry type stuff. Let me see if you can see inside of it. It looks really gross, but let me get a fork. The chicken is not cooked, but because the lime, like, I'm not entirely sure what to call it, does it? But it makes it look like it's partially cooked. Note, it is not edible yet. So please don't try. You will get sick. I love olive oil. I love, hence why it's such a big bottle. It's lime juice. Quit, not lemon. But you can do it with lemon. It tastes a little bit different. Let me see. Now, we're going to turn on the oven and let it get kind of warm. Since I'm on an electric oven, I'm going to start off at a low temperature, which is actually going to be medium, and then I'm going to slowly turn it up, because with a gas, you start off high and you turn it down low. And that keeps the heat a little bit better, but with an electric, once it gets hot, it's going to stay hot, so you don't want to instantly burn your chicken, so you start off low and you start getting a little bit warmer. Yes, death, stomach ache, not a good thing.